Oh, it's your boy, Big Reg, coming to you from the shadow of the big house. Coming to you to bring you a preview of the big matchup versus Michigan State. If you didn't know, now you know. It's rivalry week. And joining me today to preview this big game is none other than first producer JB.
Yo, November 3rd. That's the most important date.
Producer JB staying on message and reminding you to vote. Next, we have the one, the only, nameless guest.
Hey!
Little haka.
Little haka there.
Little Maori warrior with his canine friend. Is that your dog?
Oh, yes. Little Beelzebub.
Little Bill.
There you go. Next, joining us is none other than the man himself, JC from Sunnyside.
Dun 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 dun.
Let's go, Blue.
There you go. Let's go, Blue indeed. And now, finally, joining us once again after taking an unexplained absence of sorts. For some reason, he was nowhere to be found after the Michigan Wolverines' dominating performance, dominating victory versus the Golden Gophers. The man that had so many questions, the man that had so many doubts. Oh, I'd love to hear about some of these doubts after that game. The one, the only, Mr. Squarehead.
Reg, I wasn't feeling well after that game. I had to lie down, but I'm feeling much better now. Thank you for asking.
Ain't nobody asking about that jibber jab.
Hey, hold on. Shout out to my number one fan. Shout out to my number one fan club in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Joe Clan. You know who you are. You know you want to join the fan club. Come join, baby.
Ain't nobody want to join your cabal of jackals, aka the Fire Hardball Club. You are terrible. Anyway, moving on. Huh?
Hardball haters.
For real, the Hardball haters indeed. Anyway, moving on. We're gonna. Oh my gosh, your mask is offensive, sir. You are the only person that I would say in America. Please take off that mask. Please take off that mask. You're the only one I would say that to. Good gravy. Anyway, moving on. We're going to take a look at Rivalry Week. Oh, what a difference 1 week makes. Last week, I'm not going to lie to you folks, I was on pins and needles. I was just bubbling up with anticipation, excitement, and all these things. The mystery of the unknown. So many question marks going into the season. But most importantly, how would Super Joe Milton perform? And man, oh man, after that glorious first game, so many questions were answered. So many things were settled that my heart felt this calmness come over it. And now, as we head into Rivalry Week, I'm not going to lie, I'm not that excited. Because the other thing we learned, besides the fact that Michigan put on a great show, is that Michigan State is horrible. They are terrible. How do you lose to Rutgers? Rutgers is terrible, and Michigan State went from here with Rutgers to here. Holy smokes. Given all that this week, it's Rivalry Week, but I'm just a little bit about the whole thing. But anyway, I throw it to you guys. First, producer JB, how are you feeling after the glorious victory now that we head into Rivalry Week?
Last Saturday, 7:30 kickoff. I was up at like 6 in the morning. I had to work. I couldn't even concentrate. Watching game day minute by minute, second by second, see any kind of prediction that was going to happen for this game. When Corso put on that Michigan helmet, I almost vomited. This Corso is horrible. He should be fired.
So you were worried that Corso jinxed us. That's how worried you were.
I spent 7 hours that day from noon to 7 o'clock, nervous that Corso jinxed us. I couldn't take a nap. I was so nervous. This week, I don't know. I just don't feel anything. There's nothing. I'm just feel cool. Ready to go to the game, ready to see what happens. There's no excitement. It's quiet out here. I'm in Ann Arbor. There's Sparty all around me. I don't hear anything. It's crickets. Mel Tucker won't even say Michigan. He's trying to pull this like nonsense, that school down the road.
Oh, gosh, that is so cheesy. You know what that is? That is a Brady joke move. You know what I mean? And you know who I mean when I say Brady joke. Because only a dude like Brady Joke would pull that kind of move. Oh, yeah. Come on. You know what?
Not excited.
Hey, may I offer a brief counterpoint? So, totally agree with producer JB, and in fact, can vouch for you that you were tuned in every step of the way, gave us updates, texts, feeds with the Corso hat, everything. Meanwhile, I'm playing golf, trying to get done for the family to make it home for kickoff. So yes, I felt the nerves, legitimate unknowns. I mean, I thought it was going to be like a pick'em. It's on the road. We had not seen Joe Milton yet. Oh man, what a glorious, glorious validation. All right. So this week, it's not that I feel nothing. I am excited. This is going to be an old-fashioned beatdown. It's going to be like, didn't I call first touchdown Charbonnet? Here's another one. Hey, last week.
Were the one that still said pick'em. That still resonates with us.
Okay, but you know, at our post-game celebration, I said this is going to be a scrimmage, and that's how I still feel. This is our time to get our backups some play. We're going to see a lot more of Cade. Okay, we're going to take some deep shots. We're going to dominate the trenches. Hey, our four horses, they're going to get theirs. All right. JB's favorite number 2, Corum. Oh yeah, he's going to shine. Okay, but so is Ronnie Bell. And deep shots. We got to get your boy Giles Jackson some more action. Okay, he had a little bit of a not much going on game 1, so we got to see more there.
Didn't need him.
We didn't
That's
need
how
him.
dominant we were.
But we're going to get more. It's a build, and we're going to see the big arm. We better, because Joe Milton's going to take another step. We're going to need him down the road. Go Blue.
Go Blue indeed. Step 2 in the long journey to the Big Ten Championship.
Oh, 7 days. 7 days before the game. 7 days before the game against Minnesota, I was reading every article. MLive, 247 Sports, MGO Blog, Michigan Football Recording Headquarters on Facebook, reading everything, even the comments that people were making. Oh, and then game day. I just palpitations. I couldn't hold anything down. I got like 40 wings for the family. I was eating, and I was like throwing up. I just couldn't hold anything down. And then the glorious drubbing of the Gophers, and I'm still recovering from the energy I spent all of last week. But I gotta admit, I agree with nameless guest. I'm excited, even though it's gonna be a drubbing. I'm excited because there's amazing growth with this team. Amazing growth. 48-10 is going to be the final score. It's going to be so easy. It's just going to accentuate, the guys, Khalid Hudson, Metellus not being there.
Wow.
You said some questions were answered for you, Big Reg. For me,
yes, sir.
There was never a question about Michael Barrett. Being reminded of shades of Jabril Peppers, which Harbaugh said, which I said before Harbaugh.
Oh!
Which I said before Harbaugh.
How you gonna saying before Harbaugh, when Harbaugh was watching every practice, every rep. Come on, man. You're going too far now. You're going too far. I give you credit for calling Barrett, but come on, man. How you going to see before Harbaugh? Come on, man.
Publicly, Harbaugh said it this week that Barrett reminded him of Jabril Peppers. I said that publicly. The Viper. Okay?
Hey, request Sunnyside. Redeem yourself from that ridiculous comment there and bring in the theme song for the week as we enter Rivalry Week. Please, come on.
Yeah, we're gonna run up the score. We're gonna push the metal to the pedal. The theme song is dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, baby, baby.
What?
Baby, yo, baby puffs. Yeah, you come and get that make it fast, or something.
Oh my gosh, no.
Push it. Push it real good. The double P. Don't forget the double P. Push it. Push it.
Push it real good. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
On that note, I'm feeling a little bit more pumped up about this game. But as always, we try to do a fair and balanced show. And for the other side of the equation, we'll go to the one, the only, Mr. Squarehead.
Rich, I slept like a baby before the Minnesota game. Woke up early, went to a couple of baseball games for my middle child, went to a soccer game for my oldest child, came home, almost forgot about the game, turned it on right as our putt was getting blocked.
This guy.
And then I wasn't feeling well, so I had to lie down. But anyways, I don't know how you guys can take that game against an overrated Minnesota team and come to any conclusion. And then take this game against the worst team in the Big Ten. Nothing can happen in this game that'll show us anything. Joe Milton can throw for 400 yards and 10 touchdowns. That won't mean anything. This game is, we can only lose. We cannot win. Nothing positive will come out from this game.
Wow.
But I know you guys fake media trying to spin things. Huh? Trying to spin things. Once we do the beatdown on MSU, you guys can come back and say, oh, Joe Milton is the next Cam Newton. And like I said, the only way he becomes Cam Newton is if he tests positive for COVID-19.
Wow.
That's the only way he'll get close to Cam Newton. Speed in space. You know what speed in space is? If you take that, what's that movie with Keanu Reeves? Speed. And you shoot that DVD up into space. That's speed in space.
That's the worst.
Now, wait a minute, y'all.
But
this prediction for everybody. Only
hey,
I
gotta do my prediction. I predict
what do you predict?
Moody will have 7 field goals and redeem himself.
God.
And we'll get a late touchdown at the end of the game for 28 points. And Michigan State will be able to scrap out 5 points against us. And I'm looking forward to at least 5 punts from Will Hart. I'd like to see some punts, baby. I'd like to see some 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt, 3-and-out punt. Let's see it. We didn't see any punts in the first game. What the heck is wrong with this team? What's wrong with Jim Harbaugh? Come on. Get him out of here. He can't even punt the ball.
Actually, how many punts did we have that game?
Not many. We had a lot of missed field goals.
I think we had 1.
Yeah, just the 1 punt. That's all we had. Everything else got into the red zone. That says a lot about our offense. That's how dominant we were. Gosh darn it.
Guarded at the 50-yard line every drive.
Holy smokes. It doesn't matter if you start at the 50 or the 30. What does matter is this. The poise, the precision, the execution that the offense was able to display.
I got to say, you know what helps Michigan's football team? No one in the crowd.
Oh my God.
No buckling under pressure on an away game on the road with the crowd. No crowd. No pressure. Come on.
Wow, Mr. Squarehead. You know what? I raise my glass to you. You are the one that keeps us on our toes. You make sure that we do not get complacent, and for that, I raise my glass to you. But for all of your shenanigans and your crazy sayings, I have to lower my glass to you. So I won't be taking it. Good gravy. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we've heard your prediction, and now finally, wait, did everybody give their predictions?
I'll do mine real quick. It's a boring sneeze fest, 35-7, 35-7.
Yes, indeed. 35-7. That is a boring game. I mean, we scored 35 points in the first half of the last game.
We rushed for 300 yards, 35-7.
You're saying there's going to be a lot of clock burning. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Here you go. All right. Did everybody else give their predictions?
I'm going to go 55-17. This is where Harbs and Gaddis want to continue the narrative that Michigan is here. The O is explosive, and we can score. All right. So why hold back on our rival? No holding back. No apology after scoring a touchdown in the last seconds either. All the way, baby.
Wow.
So you're saying no mercy,
no McNamara needs to get his touchdowns. This is the one. His touchdowns coming here. Cade, watch for Cade.
Wow, you've really gone from Miyagi-Do karate to Cobra Kai in these last few moments. Just no mercy at all. You're like Crease. Holy smokes. I'm going to go a little bit more refined Johnny Lawrence in season 2 of Cobra Kai, where he became more of a person that understood that, yes, when you have a chance to crush a vanquished foe, you don't necessarily have to do it. Instead, you take every opportunity to grow as an individual. And in this case, I think the Michigan Wolverines will have every opportunity to crush a vanquished foe, because this is a vanquished foe. I mean, losing to Rutgers, that is a new low that you never want to get to. But yet somehow that's the place, that's the nadir that the Michigan State Spartans find themselves in.
Wow. Good use of SAT word.
Thank you. I'll have you know that back in the day when it was out of 1600, I did score something like a 1180 on my SATs. I think something like that. It wasn't very good. Anyway, forget the SAT score. Here's my prediction for the final score: 45 Michigan, Michigan State 17. Paul Bunyan stays home in Ann Arbor, inside the big house where it's nice and comfy and nice and toasty and warm. And to that I say, go blue!
Go blue!
Anybody else have anything else to add before we go?
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, baby, baby, push it good. Push it. Push it. Push it real good.